everybody, what's up? Welcome to another installment of appabend streams. Right at the time when everyone is freaking streaming, like, for God's sake, Jeremy from Unsleep Media is streaming Bulletberry! Oh, he's streaming PUBG, so might as well just call him and say, hey, what about play duo with me? I need to reinstall the game first though, and install the update. It's been a while since I don't play PUBG much now. So, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing very well. It's been a great day for me. Wait, when was Valentine? No, Valentine was, I think it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago from now. But some of you guys, Valentine was probably yesterday, because now it's 16, and I live in the future. I live in the future, guys. So bow down to me, you past dwellers. I live in the future, and it's 16 of February here, so it should be 15th of February in at least some of the people here who are living in America. Let's get to the chat here. When your internet connection drops like a communist from a helicopter. Can't wait for the stream. Stream countdown. Hopefully the internet is well. Oh fuck. We're probably gonna have a little bit of difficulty on the stream because YouTube says the connection is bad. We're not receiving video data at a fast enough rate, so it's probably going to be just like last time. But in that case, fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, my internet service provider. And fuck you, my router too. I just want to say my router is a... Oh my god. The thing is, I actually bought a freaking wireless adapter just for streaming. Like, my laptop's own wireless adapter, it's not that good on receiving data. So I bought an exclusive TP-Link wireless adapter so that it can actually get some signal. So they can actually capture my Wi-Fi modem on the top floor. Unfortunately, it cannot get to the router that I bought that is supposed to extend the range and everything like that. And it can only get to the original modem, and the strength is very weak. So we're gonna see stream issues probably, but hopefully it's not gonna be as bad as the last one. Hopefully we can still continue on, because at least in OBS it says it's green. So and now it says okay. So YouTube, make up your mind, for fuck's sake. Anyway, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? Let's see here. Your internet connection is garbage like mine. High five. 5 p.m. in your area. Okay. I know, I'm just being impatient because I get to watch a YouTuber I like stream when I'm not at work for the first time ever. Oh, congratulations. I need to probably reschedule it so that everybody can actually watch it. While we're still waiting, who do you think is best girl? Well, since we're not waiting anymore, we're right in the stream, so I don't think we're gonna leave that discussion a bit. It's time. Oh, bless us, oh mighty appabend-sama. Why haven't you come back from Walmart for 10 years? Hello? Yellow? You don't write, you type? Some fucked up kid took Snapchat videos at the school shooting in Florida. Christ. I don't think it's... Like, if you're trying to... Webcam is a little bit... Yeah. If you try to document what happened in the school, at least it's not, hey, I was in a school shooting, guys. At least it's not like that. At least you were trying to report the situation and try to send it to social media so that they can get help. Because, you know, social media is probably a good way for you to get help. Not one of the best way, but you could just call the 911. But it is nice to let the world know that you're safe. God damn it! I need to adjust my... Because if you see on the right, that's like my freaking... It's raining outside, and I have to bring my laundry back in. And I can't put it out literally in the living room, because that would be embarrassing, so I have to put it in my freaking room. Yeah, this sucks. Did you hear that Mizzou State, I need some muscle over here, was also a part of Russian invasion? I paused my Injustice 2 game for this. Lol, just kidding, still love these streams. Alright. Did you see the Doki Doki Literature Club Valentine picture? Yes, actually, I liked it on Twitter. I am the future, get on my level. Blake and Yang from Ruby are actually free DLC now in Blaze Blue X Tag Battle. Thank you, Arc System Works. Oh, nice. Call up Bodycount to fix your internet. The Yellow Watch Full Metal Alchemist live action movie. If you're playing PUBG, blessings on the gun god upon you, my boy. No, I don't play PUBG. I played PUBG literally in last stream, and I got to like the 7th place. Yeah, it's like it's not fun. I just not really having fun. It was just meh. And the Chinese hackers are in there. The Chinese. See. Nice quality 720p light. Yes, this is the best I can do, fam. It's the bitrate is the lowest that I can. It's like 400 kilobyte per second. Not appropriate for streams. Streams should be 2500 max. 2500 kilobyte per second max for a 1080p 60 fps stream. That would be a very good sorts of a bit rate. But if you're going for just normal talking everyday stream and everything like that, this should be appropriate. At least quality should be very bad in your end, but well, at least the stream works. Let's see. And they started talking about gun control while the boat was still warm. Well, to be fair, you're gonna talk about a lot of things that will basically prevent this sort of thing from happening. You see, the thing about the school shooting that happened last time is that there's literally, you can't really pinpoint to what's causing it, really, because every example is an individual example. What happened in school shootings, the examples are very much isolated. So one guy spawned because of this, one guy spawned because of that, one guy spawned because of this. And there are so many factors that influence the person to become a school shooter rather than just the guns and everything like that. Rather than just, you know, what is it? Because even if I agree with the gun control policy that prevents that prevents people from getting guns, I don't think it's really going to help, because you're still going to have people who suffer from bad childhood or some sort of mental illness. You're still going to have people who are like deranged in some ways, in a lot of ways deranged, because of the environmental factors surrounding the person, and that's what's ultimately a big factor that's causing it. So no matter how many gun control laws are gonna put it's not gonna help. In fact, if you're just gonna sacrifice your freedom for the sake of security, for the sake of everybody's freaking safety, yeah, you're just gonna be creating an authoritarian state of some sort. But I'm just rambling at this moment. What else? Well, blessings to the gun god upon you in any shooter you play. Oh, any opinions on the Castlevania franchise? I haven't played any of them. I think I've played the first one. I don't know. I forgot. Pepsi Man is best girl. Oh, Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man is the guy. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Damn, I missed it. My friend surprised me with Garcia's big boner, and my mother gave me chocolate. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it was my grandmother's birthday. That's pretty cool. PUBG is very repetitive, and also Filipinos hack that, also not just Chinese. Oh, the Filipinos also hack there. Wow. Christ. Fortnite? Nah, fam. I only play Minecraft Pocket Edition survival games. As for streamers, it's you and Tear of Grace that I can actually watch, though I wish I could watch Daddy Diaries. Huh. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, the guy who shoot up the school, I think, posts a lot of pictures of dead animals, so that's probably a red flag. Actually, there was an interview by one of the students that said that they practically see it coming. It's not surprising. They predicted it, that the guy would actually shoot up schools because of the state, because of how delinquent he is, because of the state of mind that he is in. And again, it's the environmental factors around him that mostly caused him to become a school shooter. The guns are just the tools. Like they could just literally made a freaking pipe bomb. Like it could have been a freaking pipe bomb, or I don't know, just whatever kinds of improvised weaponry from your nearby cookbook. You could literally make weapons from anything, and in a lot of cases, it can be even more dangerous than the guns. We've actually had some people here using an improvised explosive device, using like a frying stove of some sort, and literally explode in a highway, which thankfully didn't cause too much casualty. There are only minor injuries by some of the police officers around there, but they're both safe. So again, you can still cause a lot of damage even without the needs of guns. It's not the gun control that works here. So there needs a lot more nuance to the whole gun control debate conversation that I'm genuinely interested in, but it's just that a lot of people actually think that the solutions can just be just gun control. Everything works fine, or maybe even more guns. Put more guns to people. It's like, yeah, I think it's not that the issue, I don't think it's not going to work. It's just that you need to explain how it's going to work, because I personally don't see it. I don't see how gun control will work, and I just also don't see why giving more guns would also work. You need to enlighten me how the chain of logic works. Like, give this, if you do this, this will happen, and this will somehow solve the issue. That if you do this, this will happen. Like, it seems like some people are only stuck in like the first action. They didn't think of the consequences following this action. So you have gun control. Then what? Then you're just gonna magically disappear or anything like that. Anyway, this is kind of old news, but have you heard of the Toon Critic scandal? A Brony reviewer was caught grooming a 14-year-old girl about a year. He has since been disowned from the fandom. Fucking Christ. Actually, speaking of grooming children, there's a news piece. There's a news about somebody impersonating someone on the internet. We're gonna get to that later. As we get to the news. We're 13 minutes in. We're gonna get to 20 minutes before we actually get to the good stuff. But before then, we're gonna chat to the chat here. Valentine's Day, you mean National Hand Lotion Day? Why do you look like a weeboo who just graduated from art school and you got sponsored by like Pepsi or Aldi or something daft? First off, have you been looking at my avatar lately? Because this is literally my avatar. This is literally how my avatar dressed. Second of all, this might be your first live action appabend that you see, but in a nutshell, this is me. It's just me wearing my avatar's clothes. What else? Pepsi Man would get deleted with all the Pepsis in existence. I'm drawing furry OCs to my friend. Hope your stream entertain me while I draw. Ooh, nice. Playing Nier Automata while watching your stream. The beauty of 2 PC screens. That is beautiful indeed. And you know what's more beautiful? You can have actually screens that separate whatever kinds of audio channels that you have. So you can literally record a game in one end and just have the TV. Because I have a dual screen set up here for streams. Actually, if you want to stream, if you don't have a dual monitor, it's going to be very difficult for you to monitor what people are going to be chatting, and it's going to be a little bit difficult basically if you're just going to if you do it in a single monitor. You're just going to alt tab to see what people are saying, at least if you care about what people are saying, which I do. And if you want to stream, dual screen setup is absolutely recommended. I was discussing about crews with other folks online, but no solution. Yeah. I think all of these shooters have this in common. They're so resentful that they want to kill everyone. Also, it's mental illness and more isolated, more of an isolated society. Yeah. Yeah, the guy who stood up the school, I think, posts a lot of pictures. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Where are we? Big fan. Ever played the Fire Emblem series? No, actually. I've made a lot of videos about Fire Emblem, but haven't played any of the games. Actually, I briefly played Fire Emblem Awakening, but that was on my friend's 3DS before he snatched it away and he played it himself. Where were we? Oh yeah, I was quite disturbed when I heard it. Who else here agrees that Pepsi Man is best girl or waifu? That is the best description of appabend I have ever heard. So Appa x Aiden when? Oh, for fuck's sake! The ship is dead. The ship is fucking dead. Nobody's shipping that anymore. More popular ship with Aiden will be with Hard Bastard. That's one, and Dr. Layman, the other one. Although I love the fact that there was this one webcomic where Aiden Aiden was about to fuck Dr. Layman, and then Daredevil shows out of nowhere, and then Dr. Layman gets cocked. At least I get the girl in the end with my fan art. Oh, anyway. Well, your editing skills are good. Actually, no, they're actually pretty meh. But if gotta be honest though, some of the YouTubers that I subscribe to because their editing skills are great. Like, it's insane. It's pretty damn good. I loved it. So I want to improve. So yeah, I want to improve my editing skills. But the problem with my videos is that I don't really show my editing skills a lot. Like, I can edit stuff certainly, but the videos, the way it was structured, it was very static pictures, constant pictures of snappy and everything like that. I don't do transitions. I just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I just snap into transitions, which actually makes people to focus on the points a lot more, I guess. I don't know. I don't do transitions much. I just go straight snap, 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 right, like that, or just pss. Anyway, what else? Hello, appabend. You look like an anime protagonist. Don't listen to him. Your harem is waiting for you. A harem of boys. Traps because it can be a trap pretending to be a man. Today they take our Nerf guns. Tomorrow our easy bake ovens. I think the emoji. Damn them. Stop auto scrolling. I think the Emoji Movie is bad. There's an emoji theme musical called Emoji Land, which basically the same plot. Go on the website. I can't make this up. Jesus Christ. I'm thinking about getting a laptop. What do you recommend? Well, the thing about laptops is that they're evolving from time to time, and that a lot of them are very good, starting to get very good. However, the Ryzen laptops, not recommended for now. I don't recommend that laptop at all. It's very noisy. And it's it's quite hot in a lot of parts, and I don't want you to burn your laptop at all. So far, the winner for laptop sorts of, for the laptops is still NVIDIA and Intel, until until Intel decided to put their, the one thing that I'm really anticipating is their Intel laptops with a Vega graphics card built in the CPU. I cannot wait for that, because you don't need it. It's not a discrete graphic card. It's not a discrete. It's an integrated graphics card within the CPU. So an Intel graphics card would have a Vega in it, and I would love to see the performance in that, because you can actually probably gain a good balance between battery life and performance. So you can get a good performance sorts of laptop while also good graphics. But for now, stick to Intel and NVIDIA graphics card laptop if you're into the sorts of gaming laptops. If you're into for productivity laptop, I think an Intel i5 with a NVIDIA GTX 940 or 930 should be enough for your productivity sorts of needs. If you want a video edit, I actually bought my friend, I don't use my money to buy him, but he used his own money. I just take him to the computer store. I bought him an Intel i5 7th gen laptop, an Asus laptop with a GTX, not a GT, 940, no, it was a 930, and it was very good for video editing. It was very good for Photoshop. It was okay for video games, not great, but it was okay. You can play small games, not really big titles. But if you're into the big titles, get the laptops with the Intel Core i7 7th gen and 1050 or a 1050 Ti. At least that's the entry level of some sort. You're gonna get your price around. Because I bought my laptop here, it's about $1,300. No, I think it's around $1,200, around that rough price. Because, if it's still, desktop is still better. Oh, actually, no, desktop is not better right now because the graphics card prices are insane. That is insane. Like, the graphics card market is just fucking insane. It's like the price is ridiculous thanks to the Bitcoin miners out there. And but still, if you want to go for a laptop, just find any sorts of brands that get an i7 and i7 7th gen or 6th gen, whatever, and a 1050 or a 1060, And also, in terms of storage, you need to decide whether or not you want an SSD and a hard drive. So you use your SSD for your operating system, which is pretty freaking fantastic. I love the SSD. I use the SSD for the OS, and the hard drive just to store your games. So my laptop here has a hard drive of 1 terabyte and an SSD of 128 gigabytes, which still has a free slot of 34 gigs. So you can probably put some of your games in there. But I just put most of my games in data D in my 1 terabyte hard drive. So anyway, yeah, so just look for an i7, 1050 or 1060, any brand, and just consider the specs. That's the most important thing you need to get for if you're looking for laptop. If you're looking for cheaper, a lot cheaper than that, if you go to desktop, definitely. But then again, the GPU prices are going to be it's gonna be bad. Anyway, any Valentine's yesterday, sir, or of the 2D or 3D variety? The thing about Valentine is very interesting about Valentine is that everybody was like, oh, it's everybody's single or everything like that. Because I am not. I'm just, yeah, it's Valentine, whatever. And if you have a couple in there, go be happy. Congratulations. If you're still single, well, just so you know that love is not just it's not just in sexual sorts of love, but also friendly love. So I love you guys all. You guys have been amazing. No homo. Just a little disclaimer put in there. No homo. Seriously, guys, love you. You guys have been great, and the fact if you're watching the stream with me here, it's great. Gonna have people to talk to and have fun, guys. We're gonna have lots of fun. Games that is free on Steam recommendation. I haven't actually. No, I've played Warframe. I recommend Warframe if you want a free game that actually does the business model pretty great. That doesn't actually, you know, just milks the money out of the freaking customer. Warframe is good, but I haven't played it. My friends played it a lot though. Dota 2 also. I guess that's it just for the free stuff. Team Fortress 2 also, but not sure. I'd say an Analytical ThinkPad 1510, a T510 for a good mix of business and personal, but that's all I can say. Yeah, again, it's not the brand that is important, it's the specs and what you're looking for in the laptop. My history teacher is learning code. He wants to help the class learn. Oh, my channel has amazing editing skills. Ooh, nice. Have you had screen mount lobes? If so, how do you have them? I don't think so. Don't sell yourself short, friend. You make great content. Oh, nice. All right. Check the videos I sent on the disc. They're mostly well done. SpongeBob meme videos I've seen. Oh, all right. How can I combine blue, green, and purple in the same character? Why people put those weird color combinations on? Ah, for fuck's sake. I missed that. Anyway, missed that. Sorry. Looks like it's been. Oh yeah, it is. Why people put those weird color combinations in their characters? I don't know. Who also agree that almost all of League of Legends YouTubers here using the same editing and music, such as Tobu. Oh, actually, a lot of very amateur starting off YouTubers. They use a lot of EDM musics, which I don't recommend if you're gonna look for an intro, because a lot of people, if you put an EDM music, and especially if it's poorly directed, it's just, hey, EDM music, here's the title, flashy, just, it's cringe. Like, it shows amateur. It's very clearly amateur. You need to be a little bit more professional with that. And yeah, you need to be a little bit more, just a little bit more different than the EDM stuff. Because by the time you put EDM at a typical title screen, looks amateur. Get a better internet potato. Man, I'm waiting. It's my freaking ISP that doesn't fucking come. I have been asking for them. I've been asking for them many times. Hey, give me a much faster internet. Can you actually replace my ONT with something that is not Huawei? It turns out, no, you can't, because that's the only brand, and the brand is fucking the brand is freaking, it's, oh my god, it's bad. The internet connection is bad. I put a router, it doesn't fucking work. Your internet is slow as the special class. Jesus Christ. Whom's is your waifu? Mine is Shrek. Well, good for you. What's up, man? Thank you so much for showing my fan art in your last video. It means so much to me. Well, that's my way to show appreciation to you guys. If you guys really love the fan arts, or draw fan arts of me, I'll show it to you. I'll make comments on it, because that's just my way to show appreciation. Because I can't do much other than just to shout you guys out. If you donate to me or you make fan art of me, yeah, shout out. Is your fridge running because your internet sure isn't? Do you have an interest in history or philosophy at all? And if so, what makes you interested in those things? No, actually, I'm not interested in history, nor am I interested in philosophy. Not at all, because I don't know. It's not that sort of thing that I'm interested in. Thanks for the recommendations. Now I can play Roblox in high quality. How is the research on Bitcoin going? Do you think it's a bubble? I haven't started yet, actually. I'm a bit too busy in other stuff, but we'll probably get to it. In Splatoon 2, who do you think is better of the girls? I'm not really sure. I haven't played Splatoon 2. Can I change my processor from AMD to Intel i5 because I really want to edit stuff? If you own a laptop, not a fucking chance. No, not a fucking chance. If you own a laptop, you're stuck with there, buddy. So too freaking bad. You can't do shit if you have a laptop. You can't replace your CPU with something else. Might as well buy a new one. Again, if you want a good, the AMD laptops have been disappointing. It's been very, very disappointing, and not a lot of, actually a lot of them are meh. This is as someone who tried 2 AMD laptops. Both of them are just, they're meh. They're not great. I don't recommend them at all. Intel laptops, Intel and NVIDIA laptops are much better. But if you're going for the desktop, AMD is kicking ass right now. Intel really needs to up their games. Even Vega is pretty decent as far as graphics cards go. Do you do anal specs? Jeez. No, I don't. But if you're curious about my spec, it's an Asus GL553VD, an Intel Core i7-7700 HQ, GTX 1050, with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Also, RAM is very important because most games are going to run at 8. Require you to have 8 gigs of RAM. But since you have a discrete graphics card in your laptop, the RAM the graphics card is also going to take some from your RAM. So you need to either get buy the 8 gigs and buy another RAM card, or just buy a laptop with 16 gigs RAM already in it. Because I already bought one that's 16 gigs. And this laptop is pretty good for streaming, at least in terms of the CPUs and the GPUs. It's just the fucking internet that grinds my fucking gears. Douse me in Agent Orange because this is my first stream. Well, fam, congratulations. Happy Year of the Dog. Ah, yes, it is indeed the Year of the Dog. The one thing I fucking hate. Here's the one thing I hate. I fucking hate, because here's my college is only from Monday to Thursday. So Friday, I practically have nothing. I am free in Friday. I got nothing. And Saturday and Sunday, also free. So it's like 3 days free, but to be fair, Monday to Thursday, pretty freaking busy. A lot of the stuff that crapped in there. I hate when the holiday sorts of time coincides with a time where I don't have college, where I really don't have college. Don't you just hate that when you go in high school and you have a holiday? Yay, national holiday. Turns out the national holiday is in Sunday. Freaking Sunday. Like, you're supposed to not have a school and then it just coincides with the freaking, oh my god. I fucking hate that. I'm just fucking hate that. Year of the Doggo. I want to shout out to my favorite doggo, Rex, but unfortunately his Twitter account is still suspended, so I don't think so. Also send some chocolate to... Actually, no, I just remembered that dogs hate chocolates. No, actually, they do love chocolates. It's just that it's very bad for them. I spend Valentine's like I do every day watching hentai with earbuds on. Oh, speaking of hentai, the Valentine's Day, Pornhub actually make the hentai, give free premium access for it, which is interesting. Valentine's Day here is also a day of friendship, so I sing I Gotta Love It, my best friend forever. Oh. Have you heard that Disney might be looking for the new developers of future Star Wars games and abandon EA? More like looking for a new publisher. Yeah, I've heard of that. And hopefully they find someone more appropriate than freaking sports. Can you put some lewds of anime girls on the screen? That's a very difficult request to fulfill. Let's see here. Do I have it? I don't have it here. No. Why one of my streams is literally titled Pew Boom Kapoosh? No. I don't have one. But not really. But well, let's do you think I can get a real life waifu that loves me back in this Valentine's Day? Just find anime GIF love. You should find some. But when you get enough money to start hiring animators, what kind of anime are you going to produce? Good question. I don't know. Maybe shorts, anime shorts, maybe just like 5-minute sorts of anime of some sort. But let's just start with the intro and everything like that. I'm not sure what kind of anime that will produce. Long-running series of some sort, but maybe just a short 30-minute, 1-episode anime of some sort. OVA, if you will. But I'm not sure of OVA of what. That's the problem. Thoughts on Dishonored Wolf? Dishonored Wolf, if you can share, if you can find a way to cut your vocal cords and copy it to everybody, that would be great, because I will definitely get that. And if you get it sell it for $100 or $10, $10,000, I will definitely buy it. Best Netflix original. I'm not very sure. Maybe give me one Netflix original. I'll give you my opinions on it. What's the poster at the top right from? That is Ine-chan. Ine-chan. Go Google that. I like how appabend talks to comments that were made 15 minutes ago. Yeah. What's the poster? Oh, I already read that. Notice me senpai now, please. I used to sell laptops at retail store and tried to sell people specs matter, not brand. I was like talking to a wall. All right. I think we've been gone for, we've been over 30 minutes now. So we need to, ow. I need to pull my freaking headset up. We need to respect the format and get to the memes, because there's tons of them. Let's start off with YouTube. Yes, YouTube has been giving us the greatest of memes. Not intentionally funny, but come on, YouTube. Come the fuck on. Come on. Like, at least if you're trying to celebrate Valentine, at least try to fucking rhyme. I don't know. Maybe I can try to put this. Roses are red. Violets are raptors. Subscribe to Black creators. I don't know. No. That's not a good rhyme. I just make a fucking good rhyme. Can anybody make a freaking good rhyme? Devilman. Somebody who does it. Devilman. Good and a good Netflix original. I don't know about that. Maybe Castlevania can beat it, but it's not made by appabend. Appabend hentai soon. Oh my god. I think you just. Oh man, you are a newbie here. Somebody already made a hentai of me, and if you are an old fan of me, please do tell him what the name of the hentai was, because I also forgot. Where are the lewds? I came spastically for the lewds. Probably there are some, but seriously, let's get to this. Roses are red, violets are blue. Subscribe to Black creators. Fucking, at least, again, YouTube, at least try to fucking rhyme. Try to fucking rhyme. So how do you spell the right poster girl's name? I want to commit my anime research. Ine-chan. It's very simple. I-N-E-chan. I-N-E-chan. That's Ine-chan. There we go. Just what if you say YouTube? That's African American content creators cannot draw traffic on their own. How dare you, racist? Yeah, this sort of thing implies that, you know, maybe African American creators or African creators or Black creators or, you know what, non-white creators. Why is it black? I fucking triggered YouTube. Why is it only black creators, not non-whites in general? Like, the fact that I am here. I managed to gain audience. YouTube, notice me senpai. Actually, no, don't notice me senpai, because by the time you notice me senpai, I'm gonna have a chainsaw shoved right up your fucking throat. Let's get to the next one. Not too far from the black source of theme. I just realized by my Black Panther review, somebody made a drinking game. Take a shot every single time appabend made a dark or a black or any sort of related pun. And holy shit, I actually watched the review again. Have a drink ready on me, and I would be, if that was a beer, because I couldn't really buy a beer here. It's illegal for me. If I, at least illegal for my age. If the drink that I have was actually a beer, I would be fucking intoxicated. So great job, great drinking game right there. Oh man, seriously, get to this one. New York Times investigates if white children can wear Black Panther masks. Fam, I will let any white guy to wear a freaking Leak mask. Feel free. A Barong mask, feel free to wear that. You can wear a Rangda mask too. Go ahead, wear that. Go ahead and wear that. For God's sake, we let the Japanese to culturally appropriate our Balinese culture by having Rangda and Barong and any other sorts of Hindu and Balinese deities in any Persona or Shin Megami Tensei games. So, come on. Yes, it's perfectly okay. It's perfectly fine. I'm not black. Maybe I am not black, but my cousin is black. My aunt is black. I don't know. Weird genetics in my family. Weird genetics in my family that caused them to have a black. Although surprisingly, my cousin's younger brother, is not black. He is black though. He looks like his mother a lot, but not his brother, which is pretty odd. But still, and come on, it just could be perceived as an unwitting form of cultural appropriation. No, it couldn't. And the fact that you have to fucking investigate this, yeah, investigate whether or not white children is perfectly fine to wear a Black Panther suit. Like, come the fuck on. Like, do you know how many black people there cosplay as freaking Goku? There are tons of them. There are tons of black people out there cosplay as freaking Goku. In fact, there's a very famous black girl cosplayer who's black, who's a girl and cosplays a lot of characters. She looks fucking gorgeous. Like she cosplays characters who are not white. Do you think that's cultural appropriation? Oh no, it's not. It's not cultural appropriation if you're stealing from white people. Fuck's sake. Is your cousin African American? No. More accurately, I don't think he's maybe because my my aunt's ancestry can be traced to Papua, which is even more oppressed than Africa in comparison. But still. But is it El Pantera Negra alt-right? El Pantera Negra. I just remembered that Negra is Spanish for black. Speaking of cultural appropriation, have you seen Saint Oni-san? If not, it's about Jesus and Buddha living in Japan as roommates. Oh my god, internet, what's with your fan fictions? Stop that, please. Oh, my young boy, you are arrested for wearing a Black Panther costume. Whitey have not righty. Oh, this is a very good rhyme. Roses are red, violets are blue. Subscribe to black creators. At least goddamn try, YouTube. That's pretty good. Roses are red, violets are blue. Subscribe to black creators or we will ban you. Excellent. Roses are red, violets are blue. So are my balls too. Oh. Roses are red, ducks are cruel. Jim Sterling is a giant tool. Oh, roses are fade, violets are the best. Subscribe to the rest. Roses are red, roses are blue, violets are red. I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, classic Patrick. Oh, that is so good. Anyway, where are we? Oh my god, I'm sure T'Challa would have bigger things to worry about than white kids dressing up as him. Yes, indeed. Saint Onisan is an actual anime and not a fanfic. Well, that's max fanfiction material to me. But then again, that's like saying 50 Shades of Grey is an actual movie and not a Twilight fanfiction. It sure technically is, but it still is a Twilight fanfiction. Anyway, next one. Yeah, it's the same thing. Who's allowed to wear a Black Panther mask? Oh my god! Oh, poor guy. Look at him. Look, poor guy. Like, I just look at him. Like he's the white guy is blowing the action claw. Black Panther action claw. Oh man, I wish that we could have that action claw. Sorry, the Black Panther merchandise is sold out. It's sold out. All of it sold to white people. Man, I feel so bad for this guy. I feel so bad for him. And then he's gonna probably ask his mom. That's his mom, definitely. Actually, why are you wearing? That's a very your suit certainly. Your outfit certainly has one hell of a texture. It's not very. I don't know. It's not very Westernist sort of thing. Not the sort of costume that you would wear in your usual normal everyday wear, but then again, your son isn't too. But they still wait a second. Your son still have the freaking t-shirt and the necklace. So you're gonna go. The plot twist is that actually the mother has money to actually buy the son. Actually, the mother has actually money, and there is still some stock on the Black Panther on the same sorts of store next door. It's just that I don't know. I forgot where I was going there, but seriously, he still has his freaking Black Panther shirt and his freaking necklace. So I don't know. Roses are red, Panthers are black. I have a feeling my dad is not coming back. Oh my god! Oh guys, keep up with the rhymes, man. It's so good. It is so great. If you read this out loud, I will draw you as an anime girl uncontrollably eating rocks. It would be a potato much better, but then again, potatoes are kind of rocks too. I know how to sell this appabend battle to the death. Cost to add more flame to the fire that black kid possibly couldn't afford it. Oh my god. Oh. Roses are red, violets are lame. I'ma beat these cocks with a Singapore cane. Roses are red, violets are red. Everything is red. I've just been shot. Oh, come on. Try a little bit better. Make it rhyme, guys. Why are people making a big deal regarding YouTube's tweet? If people stop talking about it, then wouldn't YouTube stop doing this type of promotion? Oh, okay. Let's get back to the YouTube tweet here for a bit. The problem is, YouTube, even if we stop doing anything, if you stop, let's cease activity of talking about YouTube's doing this sort of thing. YouTube's still going to do that. I guarantee that YouTube's still going to do that. So if you stop instantly right now, YouTube is still going to promote these sorts of progressive ideologies. Hashtag create Black history, subscribe to Black creators, subscribe to women, but also demonetize them just in case they say problematic things. So it's best if we just constantly call it. If we just shut up, by the time we shut up, YouTube is going to keep on doing it. So might as well speak out against this sort of thing, because there's no guarantee that if we shut up, YouTube's going to instantly stop doing all of these sorts of progressive things. Unless maybe your logic is that, well, if we stop doing these sorts of things, then YouTube, we will not, YouTube is going to be like, this sort of thing is not going to cause people outrage, or maybe in that case, YouTube is the biggest fucking troll that we have right now. Except, people's freaking lives and livelihood are at stake here, YouTube. So maybe you should stop trolling and actually treat your content creator, seriously. Next meme, Katie, a special Halloween, not Halloween, what the fuck is wrong with me? Special Valentine's Day, sort of tweet. Katie, you know I have a crush on you. Will you go to prom with me? Circle your answer. Yes, definitely yes. Oh, without. Oh my god, that. Oh my god, that is so fucking savage, Katie. Very good. Very good. Very good job, Katie. Very fucking good job. Really good job just finding the exploit right there. This is how you win the world. Just look at it in a different, just think outside the box. This is just great. Those Africans are red, Appa's shirts and hat is blue, and YouTube's gonna demonetize you. You can have any color you want as long as it's black. I mean, not white. Did I do a good SGW overlord? Height, weight, further in reality, the first place cybernetic augments will go beyond communities of people with disabilities. Isn't to normal people, but rather to people who are abnormal in terms. Christ. Appabend is cool. I don't know how to freaking rhyme. Neither do I. Or at least rhyme in a freaking... Or at least rhyme in the live setting. I can't fucking rhyme. I'm horrible at rhyming. But if you let me think for 5 minutes, then maybe I can. Roses are red. Violet Evergarden. This anime is red, but there's no this anime is red, but there's no lonely. Come on. Anyway. He forgot to say please. I see the mistake here. Oh, by the way, somebody asked, I forgot to address this. Somebody asked, have you seen Sargon's sorts of political analysis on Black Panther? Yeah, I have freaking seen him. And I'm just gonna say, Sargon, first of all, your joke sucked. I know, but it's been very well established. Even he himself admitted that he's not a very good comedian, and he isn't. So trying to be funny from him just ends up being a bit cringy, and especially if the video concerns something that is a little bit more on the serious side. So you're gonna need to have a very good balance between seriousness and comedy. There needs to be a good time and place for it, and it seems like Sargon doesn't really know how to time it properly. That's my criticism of that. And the second criticism that I have with the film, and not just the film, but that video that Sargon has, is that I'm actually a bit worried. I'm a bit worried that he's going to... There are some opinions that disagree with him. Like, T'Challa is not interesting and he's just a boring character. In some ways, yes, but it's not his character that is important. It's the fact that he learns from his villains. That's the most important thing. His analysis of Wakanda is pretty spot on. I really like his analysis, and it's actually pretty... yes, it is correct that Wakanda is an isolationist nation, and that it is very much an alt-right source of paradise. It is correct. And one thing that I really like about this analysis is that the fact that if you have despite it being technologically superior, Wakanda relies too much on vibranium. That's the only thing that makes them to be technologically superior. That's their only reliance in it. That's one. And the second part is that it is still incredibly primitive in terms of its political system. Like, it has a monarchy and literally a freaking a system that is reminiscent of old Roman emperors, sort of. You can be a king if you just take the king down or something like that. So it's not, there's literally no democracy. You can only become king if you take the old king down. This sort of tribe, it's kind of unlikely that this sort of tribalistic sorts of system is going to develop into a very like a big country and anything like that. And yeah, in a lot of ways, I agree. But then again, it is a fictional utopia. Wakanda is a fictional utopia. And if you're gonna put real life logic in there, it's just unlikely that it is definitely unlikely that it's gonna happen. But then again, while I understand the point that Wakanda is fictitious, not everybody does. And that's the most insane freaking thing. The fact that there are some people who think that Wakanda is real. Like this guy over here. Black Panther's Wakanda gets everything right about Africa that Trump got so wrong. What is everything that is right about Africa about Wakanda? Because the thing about Wakanda is that if you look at it in a very, again, just the analysis, despite I disagree with Sargon in that I think the movie is pretty good. I like the characters. I like the villains. I think it just, but then again, in the end, he said it's not for him. It's that the Wakanda portion of his analysis, and one, it is an alt-right paradise. It is an alt-right source of paradise. It is an ethno-state that prevents people from the outside just to come in and, you know, just prevents people from the outside with a deadly force even. It's a freaking deadly force. Like, the only thing you need is black freaking Hitler coming in and just seeing Heil in everybody. And another thing that is interesting about it is that if it gets everything right, it is a utopia. I think that's the reason why people really want it. They demand utopia sort of nation of some sort without considering what creates the nation, without considering, hey, if you rely so much on vibranium, like if you're going to politicize this film, maybe first of all recognize that Wakanda is impossible. Like it's practically impossible. Well, because obviously it's impossible, it's fictitious, but even if it isn't, it would not last long if you apply a little bit more real life logic in there, especially how the government will go, especially how primitive the sort of political system in there. And again, it's one thing that I find interesting about the whole drama, about this whole Black Panther saga, is that there's still people who are like, I don't want to see this film just because the people who, these sorts of people, these sorts of idiots is constantly parading, oh my god, this film is the greatest. It just makes me like, no, I don't want to see this film. Which is interesting, because if it is the opposite reaction, if somebody goes, wow, this game, for example, this game over here, it has a female character and I am so pissed off, it makes people actually want to say, oh, I will actually buy that game. So the reactions for these things are opposite. Maybe because people are in the mindset that SJW stuff, or stuff that SJW loves, are going to be like absolute trash. Little bit of reminder to you that Kotaku, the people in Kotaku loves Dragon Ball Z. So if you love Dragon Ball Z and the SJWs also love Dragon Ball Z, then maybe you should abandon Dragon Ball Z. Now, if you're going to base your enjoyment, on sorts of fictional stories based on the fact that SJWs enjoyed it, oh man, I don't think you can enjoy much, especially when you, we gotta get to one very interesting tweet that somebody sent to me, because it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes in the current political climate that we're living in. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Here's a very interesting tweet, interesting comment that somebody posted in a YouTube video of some sort. There's a black guy, John Campia over here. Yep, he is. Oh no, it's not a black guy. He looks black. I'm so sorry. Sorry for assuming the race. I'm sorry, but basically, there's a YouTuber named John Campia who tweeted out a very dumb freaking comment that goes along the lines of this. You guessed it, more modern SJW dog shit from Disney, commenting on the new Incredibles 2 trailer, which I am sure you guys have seen it. You guys have seen it. The new Incredibles, it's Incredibles freaking 2. Like, one of the most anticipated sequels of all time, Incredibles 2. I've seen the trailer, and I've got to be honest, I don't think it's going to be a fantastic film. Like, the first movie was fantastic because there's a lot of action and superhero stuff and everything like that. But the second film, I think it's just going to be Mr. Incredible's babysitting Jack. And it was Elastigirl who does the action. And I don't know where the villain will be. But I don't know. The first Incredible surprised me back then. So I want the second to surprise me as well. Maybe the second film is the greatest, the second coming of Christ. But I don't know. But still. This guy said, you guessed it, more modern SJW dogshit from Disney. Only females can be heroes while men must be reduced to incompetent morons. If this is the way you see fiction, then my god, you would go, oh my god, this anime over here is SJW dog shit. More SJW dog shit from Japan. My god, Neon Genesis Evangelion is an SJW dog shit. Like, why is Shinji an ineffective fucking cuckold prick while the female characters like Misato, sorry, Misato Katsuragi. Well, Misato, his freaking mentor, she's a very strong, independent girl. Like, you're gonna go for anime. Just take any anime. Like, every Blend S is a social justice warrior dog shit because the male is a freaking stupid idiot. The female character is a very smart. All the female characters are smart. This is how you see everything. You're gonna see all of it in SJW. And my question to you, random person on the internet, is what kind of story do you fucking enjoy? I want to know. Is there a story that is SJW free by your own fucking moon logic? I'm sorry. This is the sort of thing that creates. I know I'm being fucking exaggerating, but this is the sort of thing that makes people to kill themselves. Like, if you're so bitter, so freaking miserable, so freaking paranoid that you see SJW or you see racism and sexism everywhere that you can't enjoy stuff. By the time you can't enjoy stuff, by the time the world around you is completely evil, you can't enjoy stuff. You can't enjoy video games. By the time you can't enjoy anime, just because, oh my god, there's that slight bit SJW stuff in there. Oh my god, there's a female character, the men are incompetent. By the time you see like that, you can't enjoy stuff. There is nothing in this planet Earth that I guarantee you, there's nothing in this planet Earth that you can enjoy. I recommend, the best solution I can think of is for you to leave planet Earth and kill yourselves. Because you can't enjoy things without looking at things and say, oh, this thing is a little bit of SJW, but I can't therefore enjoy it. Again, my question is, what is this SJW free story? I want to know. Want to describe me, please. Describe the story. Maybe it's a story about how maybe there are no women. Maybe it's just a bunch of guys. But then again, you can see that stories. Oh my god, there's a homoerotic sort of subtext on that entire thing. So that can be seen as SJW. That can be seen as progressive. So I don't know. Maybe the story should be a circle. No. Absolutely no. Circle. I have no fucking idea. I cannot make a story that is SJW free the same way I cannot make a story that pleases the SJW. How fucking amazing is that? Oh my god. I need to get to the chat here because man, I've gone rants for that. Anyway, don't mind me just playing Fallout 4 while having your stream on. All right. Roses are red, Micah's a maid. You're welcome for the Nintendo Switch. We paid! I have to. You're right. I paid for this. No, you paid for this. This is you. This is your gift to me. That Nintendo Switch hanging on right there, that's your gift to me. So, hands up. You got me. Menurut Anda berapa skor Anda berikan di film ini? Try speak English next time, fam. Do you still have that picture of Sargon hugging the Pepe and Pepe is hiding an alt-right flag on his back? I don't know. That was in a previous stream. I forgot which stream was it, but that was a very hilarious video. The one Sargon photo that I really love to just bring up is when he was crushed between Chun-Li's thighs, because at one point he admitted that Chun-Li is his waifu. I am not fucking kidding. There was a time in which he admitted that Chun-Li is his waifu, and somebody drew a fan art of him getting crushed by her thighs. I am not kidding. Oh my god. Anime blushes pink, lolis are cute too. The FBI is coming to beat the shit out of you. But Wakanda has a wall. What? Wakanda has a wall? So Nintendo announced they're gonna release Nekopara on the Switch. I don't know. Probably play it. Roses are red, panthers are gray. Wakanda isn't Uganda. Do you know the way? Oh. The giver much. One person's utopia is another's hell. Yeah. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? SJW also loves Cuphead too. They're only being tsundere. I see. The right wing is become less lead built. Don't you mean the movie was out? The Incredibles too. Not so incredible. Oh my god. The many puns that people can make out of that title. Not a good title, Disney. You're just lucky that the Incredible one was incredible. When you have a red pill overdose. Love life is SJW shit. When you fight monsters, don't become the monsters. Yep, he is simply on the other side of the same coin. Okay then, if so, that Sailor Moon is SJW anime then, indeed. What was that? Revolutionary Girl Utena. Very soon loved that freaking anime, so it's gotta be SJW anime. Oh, Yuri on Ice too, but then again, I watched Yuri on Ice. It was okay. It's not the greatest anime ever. It's a sports anime. It's serviceable. It has its moments. I love the intro though. It's pretty. The opening is pretty good. He who fights monsters should watch out, for he can turn you into a moron. I remember reading a lot of comments where people said they were turned on by the scene where Elastigirl was caught between those doors in Incredible 1. Best to go to LV 426. That was fun. Yes, indeed. Oh. SJW Free Story is the plot and its characters have enough backgrounds to believe whatever social justice they advocate. Advocating for social justice itself is not wrong. Sorry, what? SJW Free Story is the plot and its characters have enough backgrounds to believe whatever social justice they advocating for social justice itself is not wrong. Oh, well, if your definition of social justice is different to what social justice actually is, then yeah, it's not wrong to advocate for actual social justice. Thoughts on Mr. Metacore's poor condition? What happened to him? He got sick or something? Is he sick? Is he gonna pull off? Is he gonna pull off a Filthy Frank? Because if he did pull off a Filthy Frank, that fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. Why would he pull off a fucking Filthy Frank? That just sucks. Let's see here. The Liberalist versus Cheaterwood and Alt Hype. Jesus Christ. Sargon V versus JF Alt Hype. Man, I really don't want to see it more because I don't know. I've been following Andy's streams and then everybody's been so salty about it for some reason. I just watched the stream. It was like, yeah, lots of drama, lots of the internet blood sports or anything like that. How it's just fueling the alt-right and everything like that. I watched the stream and this is just a bunch of idiots talking to each other. If they can be a bit dramatic or anything like that. I just love the conversation that they have. Even when I have no idea what they're talking about, I can at least still follow it in some ways. And by the time I follow it, then you have one guy, I think it was yesterday. I think I don't watch much, but the one that I remember on the last stream that Warsky had, it was juice, and juice. All the juice, man. Anyway, where are we? God damn, the curtain actually blocks my view on the chat. That's stupid. Speaking of Nintendo Switch, how is Xenoblade 2 coming along? I just finished it last week. Man, I've been grinding that thing. I've been seriously grinding that thing for quite a while now. So the thing about Xenoblade 2 is that if you rush through the main story, you're going to get fucking obliterated. So you're gonna need to grind up a bit. You're gonna need to work out the side quests and everything like that. But the problem is some side quests require you to have high level characters. So what's the fucking point if you're just gonna restrict me? Like it's just kind of bizarre. So might as well just grind. And there is in the late game in chapter 8, there is a really damn good spot for XP farming in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So basically what you do is, you know those flying creatures? The flying creatures that roams around that are just insanely high level? Well, if you take down one of them, that'll net you at least 3,000 XP. At least in what was the name? What is the area? It was basically the I won't spoil anything, but it's basically the area where you fight Jin and Malos for like where you fight Jin and Malos in like this really wild field before to find Pyra. Basically in that area there's this flying monster, and if you have a character, all you need to do is have Nia and Morag on your team. And then go approach one of these monsters. They're usually roaming at the edge of a cliff. By the time you trigger this monster for a fight, Nia and Morag will automatically break him. And then by the time you topple him, he'll fall down to his death. Instant, easy 3,000 XP. I was just farming that shit like... it just makes me just like... Just, oh, so easy farming, just... satisfying. It's my character's like level 60 out of level 54. Now it's like level 67 because I farm on that area constantly. It gives me 1,000, 3,000 XP, 2,000 XP. It's gradually decreased, but my god, it's so good. It just feels so good. Just those enemies just immune, just freaking vulnerable to topple, because by the time you topple them, they can't fly back. It's gonna fall down to their death. Fucking idiots. Anyway. Have you played Monster Hunter World yet? No, I haven't. I'm looking for the PC version. I do have a PS4, but since the PC version is coming out, so might as well look for the PC version. Yahtzee reviewed Monster Hunter World, and surprisingly, he gave a good review. So I'll definitely check that out. I've been grinding that thing for a while now. Oh my god. Go to college to become a welder. Pray for me, lads. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Roses are red, so Yuri's gonna dye her news for Monica to drink meme juice. Eh? Roses are red, Kana is cute, all the lowly looters will be under my boot. Wait, what good does it do to apologize and threaten yourself and other people in YouTube comments after agreeing with the YouTuber's video? What type of person is that called? I don't know what you're talking about. Need more context in that. It's been 30 minutes since I procrastinated from drawing thanks to you, man. Wow. Mao. I just Mao. Why did I say Mao? Maybe I'm a communist. Speaking of Nintendo Switch, oh, I already read that. Anyone that has killed NPC in the video game is just as bad then. If they think anime is SJW shit, I wonder what their thoughts on Hyperdimension Neptunia is. Man, Hyperdimension Neptunia is a very wholesome anime. Just a very wholesome game, not just anime. It's a very wholesome game. It is the sort of game that makes you go, like it's just, the world is a happier place. I've heard people say that SJWs are only virtue signaling and don't care about the issue. However, they probably do, but to an extreme degree. Yikes, I'm new to your stream. I don't know what we can chat about here. Traps are gay, but there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, alright. Senran Kagura is an SJW game. The Giver. I remember reading that book. I wish authors stopped giving authoritarian ideas. Just out of curiosity, what demographic watches the channel the most? Actually, let's check that out, because I'm actually curious myself. It's gonna be mostly American, certainly, which is ironic in some ways. Like, I don't know. Maybe you can call that ironic. But then again, I speak English, so, and most Americans speak English. So let's see here. If you got it for top geography, you really need to see this out. Actually, unfortunately, I can't show it. Apparently, YouTube's policies that I cannot show my analytics, especially my revenue analytics. So, okay, fine then. You know, it's an interesting thing. Here's a very interesting thing. You know what's the most interesting thing? Okay, top geographies. United States, 53%. So literally half of the people who watch my videos are from United States. United Kingdom, 5.9%. Canada, 5.2%. Germany, 3.6%. And Brazil, 3.2%. So United States is the biggest, and the rest is just from around the world. Just around the world combined. And the most interesting part about all of this is the gender. 75% male, 25% female. 25% female. That is the highest. That is the milestone for me. Like it's usually 10%, around 10% or 15% if I'm lucky, but 25%? Wow. 25%. I am apparently inclusive to women. Wow, I am amazed. This needs to be fucking celebrated. Unfortunately, my bottle is right there lying around. I need to fucking fill it. Oh my god. Actually, while we're doing that, I'm just gonna fill that in. The bottle. I'm gonna fill a bottle of water for first. While I'm doing that, you guys need to check this out. All right, I'm back, and seriously, if you haven't seen Captain Alex, definitely see it. It is an excellent film. 90% diversity, 100% diversity in Who Killed Captain Alex. Very good in there. Anyway, celebrate with some respect, women Jews. Oh, a toast to appabend's glory. Congratulations, appabend senpai. Oh my god. Hey, you got a few Jamaicans here. Oh, nice. I am the 25%. Oh, so there are women who watch. Oh, I am one of the 25% of females. My god, I am the 25%. I just got to time today. Holy fucking shit. Thank you guys so much. Thank you girls so much for watching me. Oh my god. Oh, don't you think that's pretty divisive? But I'm Dutch. I know nobody cares about the Netherlands, but come on. Actually, let's check out the complete demographic here, because might as well. Women watching make up 1/4 of the demographic. Appabend is gonna bend these fangirls. Oh, looks like the ladies love Appa. Of all the YouTubers to get 25%. I have no idea why 25% of women watch me. I have no idea, but well, that's the reality of the situation. Okay, so if you want to go for the full country demographic, the demographic of the country, where's the percentage here? Oh, here it is. United States is 53%. United Kingdom is 5.9. Canada is 5.2. Germany is 3.6. Brazil is 3.2. Australia 2.0. Mexico is 1.9. Finland 1.5. Poland 1.4. Sweden 1.3. Philippines 1.2. Russia 1.1. Chile 1.1. Netherlands 1.1. Argentina 0.9. France 0.9. Indonesia 0.9. Still pretty... that's pretty nice. Malaysia 0.7, Denmark 0.6, Italy 0.6, Czech 0.6, Spain 0.6, Norway 0.6, Portugal 0.6, Romania 0.5. So yeah, that's the top 25 viewers in my country, where their locations are, which is pretty freaking interesting. But again, just a little bit of reminder. Oh my god, people are streaming. So many people are streaming these days. Jesus Christ. Crowder is streaming. Repsion is streaming. Bullet Berry is streaming. I'm gonna invade his stream for a bit and just boop.
On purpose. I think that story was really boring.
Yo, you don't say.
They're done. Oh, Bullet Berry has a freaking face cam. That's nice.
My story of finding the name Bullet Berry was boring, and people listen and like that one. So, whatever.
Your story.
Ooh, nice trolling in there. Also, Jace 2 Cents is streaming. Hunter Avalon is streaming. Audie Badger is streaming. Everybody's streaming these days. Anyway, we're done with that meme. let's get to this one. I need to get the chat here on the right. I see the Malaysian masturbators. Oh, I was making a Netherlands irrelevant type of joke. I guess I fucked up. Oh. Because you are a pretty logical person. Oh, nice. All right. Ladies here woke as fuck. Anyway. Whoa. That was too much there. Every time I see a woman in public reading a book by a man, usually dead, usually white, I fantasize about offering her a book by a woman instead. Backtalk Arthur D. Lazarn shared 6 months reads by women for women. Okay. So, is Penguin Books a man or a woman? That's actually a very interesting question. Is it cool if I only weeb for Monica from the Doki Literature Club? You're not the only one. But still, I mean, come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. Every time I see a woman in public. If you're gonna fantasize, fantasize about offering her a book by a woman. Okay, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books by women that are actually pretty popular. Harry Potter, Twilight, The Hunger Games, 50 Shades of Grey, and what's the Divergent series made by a woman? I forgot, but still. The young adult novels are certainly made a lot by women, and certainly you're gonna need to recommend those books for them. Never mind. To Kill a Mockingbird. There's that. There's one movie by women that I also recommend, but you don't want to swap somebody reading Metro 2033, for example, to freaking 50 Shades of Grey. I know it's gonna be good when they segregate the offers genders. Have you watched Pop Team Epic? Yes, I have, actually. If you haven't seen my previous stream, I actually made a parody of that sort of Pop Team Epic intro. For women, that's not very inclusive. I thought those were fan fiction. Yeah. This person sounds like a douche. Let people read what they like. I'm reading Monster Girl Encyclopedia. And they say we are the sexist ones. Young adult novels are filled with women authors. Women authors. You know who also filled by women authors? Doujinshis. So, if this 6 months read by women for women, if that signaturereads.com list doujinshis after doujinshis after doujinshis, Penguin Books, you are an amazing troll. You are the greatest troll that I have ever seen in my entire life. You are perfect. You are great. You are excellent. But if you go with this straight face, I can only shrug. Next one. Here's a little bit of a mistake by MPS Southwark. You know the British like call it Southwark. That's how to pronounce it. Like the Southwark. Southwark. Like who is it? Somebody in Sherlock instead of the Strat pronounced Southwark. It's kind of weird. But anyway, earlier today we were out in MPS underwater on the theme sound HMS Belfast. Oh, you have no idea what this account says. For a deployment, we have returned for another deployment, but this time on our dry land. Just goes to show our deployments are predictable. Just this goes to show our deployments are unpredictable. Unpredictable. HMS Belfast. Oh my. This typo is going to kill you. Oh my god. Oh, you want some anime titties on this? Okay, kind of, but here's an account for you to enjoy. HMS Belfast. And MPS Savok. Very bad typo in there. Oh man, I am that mistakes, man. Belfast indeed. South Wank. South Wank. South Wank. Belfast is my favorite Northern Irish city. I can't stop laughing at it. It's so much. That's so funny. Oh my god. Personally, like My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult, but the books I usually read have male protagonists. So then again, a lot of women. I guess you can say that it is female fantasy as well to have, you know, a man protagonist, male protagonist that is strong and just masculine. It can take over the world and everything like that. Ooh, that was funny. Oh, yeah. Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey. Now I feel disappointed. Yeah, they're recommending those sorts of books to these people. Also, I remember a good book made by a female is A Wonder, which is a book about bullying and children with illness being included. Huh. All right. But still, Belfast. We did get the loots. We're what's it? Get away. Get out of the way, paper. Can't see the timer in there. We're an hour 20 minutes in. We finally get to the loots. That is a very excellent loot right there. Yeah, I know it's just for purpose of censorship. For the purpose of YouTube, we don't want to get things to not family friendly here. But then again, everything in my content is family friendly. Roses are red. Get on my lap. You'll be stress free when I teach you how to Belfab. Belfab sounds like my kind of place. Oh, indeed, a very cultural unpredictable development. This is a classic meme. I just love this so much. It's just oh, I love this so much. Very good cosplay too. Very, very good cosplay. The Mario cosplay is top notch. The Pauline cosplay is also top notch. Peach, oh, Peach's expression in there is so priceless. I already retweeted this, but maybe it's beyond. If you want to get the source of this, I already retweeted this, but I'm afraid that it's buried beyond my other tweets, unfortunately. But get to it. Saw you on RTU stream the other day. I didn't know you like cucumber porn. Or Review Tech USA stream. I didn't know you also like cucumber porn. I was just there commenting. I don't really interact with Review Tech USA, although I would love to talk with him. I would love to talk with him about the Switch, you know, the future of gaming and everything like that. I would love to talk to him. I think he's a lovely chap. Every moment someone jerks off to a trap, a bell is ringing. The bell broke, and the bell of the trap too, for some strange reason. Good cosplay. Mario is baller. I kind of wish he's stuck with Pauline, since Peach just get kidnapped every time she breathes. Yeah, that's why the stare right there is very accurate. Anyway, actually, I really love this sort of comic, because this actually happened. This actually has happened to my friend, back in middle school and high school. Not actually high school. Back in middle school, I have a bunch of my friends, my good friends, who told me that they are scared of me because my body was enormous. Like, I was pretty freaking tall in middle school, and my friends thought that I am a bully of some sort. Like, oh my god, I am a bully. Like, I'm just gonna how do you call it? How do you call it in Balinese? I forgot how to call it in Balinese, because I need to talk about these people now. Oh no. Bantat. Bantat. Yeah, that's not Bantat. I think they're basically the naughty boys. They told me that I am a freaking bully and everything like that. So man, I'm just some dork. I am just some freaking dork, fam. Yes, I am tall. I just so happen to be very tall. In middle school, I am around 6 foot. Not middle school. I'm 6 foot now, but in middle school I was like 5'10", 5'9", or 5'10", and that is higher than pretty much everybody in middle school. So my good friends thought that I was a freaking bully. So I ended up wearing clothes that are a little bit bigger in my size. But then there's a time where rain happens. Not a girl, but just a boy. So it might sound fucking gay. And there's a guy who basically wants to borrow my jacket. And my jacket is so freaking big, and it literally goes below his lap. Like he was his waist point. My jacket goes into my waist point, but my jacket is so fucking big, it actually goes below his waist lap. Actually, like this. I think even for the guy, the jacket is way too fucking big. So by the time the dude gives it to the girl, thank you, senpai, upperclassman. Thank you, senpai. It looks like this. You are a bully. You bully people with different opinions. Maybe you are correct. I am indeed a bully. I bully people with opinions. Different opinions. I'm right-wing, but I like talking to people of other cultures. Is that weird? I'm more libertarian, so maybe that's it. Well, talking to people of other cultures is actually very interesting. Like, there are maybe some people who are SJW or maybe on the alt-right side that I can just put politics aside. If they talk about video games, if they talk about anime, if they talk about other things other than politics, just put aside our disagreements, talk about video games, talk about stuff. Maybe we can form a friendship. We can be peaceful in this world. Anyway. Have you played Project Diva or Guitar Hero? I have played Guitar Hero, but I haven't played Project Diva. That's why I like my waifu's tall or maybe even short, I guess. Ooh. The thing is, if I've got to be, I prefer girls who are slightly shorter than me. Not taller, but slightly shorter. But if you're on the same height, I don't mind too. Taller, it's highly unlikely for girls to actually be taller than me. But then again, my sister said that there's a girl in high school, and my sister is like this length. My sister's about this. My sister's like 5'11" or 12. Not 5'11", and there was a girl that's like 6'2" in the high school, and I was like, I am interested to see this girl. Do you consider yourself left or right? Last time I took the political compass, I ended up being on a let's see here. So imagine this square. Imagine this is a square. I ended up being right here. I ended up being right just here. So this is the middle part. I just ended up just right there. I ended up being just right there. But then again, I was an idiot in politics back then. So maybe things changed. Maybe I'm actually the last time I checked, I was actually all the way here. And then I moved to the right, and then probably I ended up all the way to the right. So I don't know. Your sister is taller than me. Why am I being punished? Actually, my brother is also actually. Gonna send a picture of my brother, cause Mong. Komong is, I'm actually very shocked of how freaking tall he is. I need to send a picture right here. Where is he? Yeah, I think this picture is good. Need to share it in Discord. My private channel that only me can enter. I'm sorry, apologize for the interruption of this meme for I send. No, not that. Yeah. Anyway, as I'm sending, let's move on to the next meme. What do we have here in the next meme? Oh my fucking god. Oh, this is like if Hitler decided to get angry with Stalin or something like that. I don't know. It's PETA slams Logan Paul for using taser on dead animals. For fuck's sake. Like, okay, I can't fucking speak. 9/11. Spend Valentine's with my... Oh, speaking of... I need to introduce you guys with this. You know, when I come back home, my house was very dirty. So I decided to to buy some blankets. Turns out this blanket is for sale, and you're gonna be surprised what kind of blanket that it is. Appabend.exe has stopped working. Check out feminism dial on Google. It's a sight to see. I don't know what that is. 6'6" tall and 220 pounds. Actually, since Discord already sent this out, might as well wear this. I actually want to wear this just in case something fucking crazy happens. I want to wear this and just hide my freaking sanity. Just hide my insanity. Try not to be fucking insane. Because, actually, it's pretty freaking cold. It's 27 Celsius. It's pretty freaking cold in here. But, this would be a good source of comforting blanket. I actually buy two. One is the Doraemon one. One is one with Doraemon. And one is Pokemon. Very children sort of stuff, but I like the blanket. It does the job. What makes you like a form of entertainment? What themes interest you most? Are you an edgelord like me or the guy that likes wishy-washy shit? I actually kind of like both. A bit of both. I like the wishy-washy shit. Just in case if I got tired of that, I go to the edgelord. I go back and forth. It's not necessarily, I don't necessarily stick into one genre. So there's that. Actually, here's a picture that I have on a holiday with my brother, and he's fucking tall. Like somebody actually called him a dude in literally. This is so on the right is me. Right is me, obviously. Then my brother over here, he's like freaking not a year. He's like 13 to 14 years old. Now he's 14. And this was at a time where he was 13. He was that fucking tall. Keep in mind, I am 6 foot. So he's like, I don't know, I just calculated, he's like 5'11" or 5'10". So yeah, fucking pretty freaking tall in there. Doraemon, I see you're a man of culture as well. What did they feed you? I don't know, man. You know, the interesting thing is that I used to be very thin. Everybody noticed, everybody complained back when I was streaming in the early days. I used to be very thin. I was like, this has nothing. This is zero content. But now it has because I eat a lot more. And turns out losing weight is a lot easier than I expected because I did it unintentionally. Anyway, I can relate to your brother. Right? Thin boy. Yeah, even in the picture, I was very thin. A little bit. This is actually a little bit fatter compared to back when like early 2017. I was very thin in there. So anyway, I like it when the game pretends to be innocent but turns out tragic or edgy in the end. I like a mostly dark setting with some romance. You were anorexic. No, I wouldn't call anorexic. Just very freaking thin. Which is, for the record, if you are very thin, it's actually a lot deadlier than being fat, being obese. Significantly deadlier because you're not gonna have, at least being fat, you have some energy. But when you're thin, you sleep so easily. Like you're not gonna have a lot of energy to go on with your daily lives. So you need to eat a lot more and do workouts a lot more, which I do always time, but anyway. Are you fucking kidding me? Women cannot take emotional support hamster on flight, so flushes it down the toilet. Women can't take emotional support hamster on flight, so flushes it down the toilet. Belen Aldelusa blames Spirit Airlines for forcing her to send a pet to a watery grave. If you want something edgy, here's something fucking edgy. Stop supporting the commercialist elitists and don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Elitists, nice. You should see the SSS Sonic 2 version of Doraemon. Christ. This article made me so livid. The lady was fucking stupid. Seriously, fucking typical day, just flushing Hamtaro down the toilet. Oh my god, why would you do this such a thing? This is why 2D is much better than 3D. That's how sumos gain weight. Christ. Oh. I'm around 190 centimeters tall and I hate it. Man, if you're being a tall guy, if you're very tall, this door over here that I have, I can just jump. I jump and my effort to jump is very small. I can just jump, just jump slightly, just like this, and I would bump the top of it because it sucks being a tall guy sometimes. But apparently the ladies love that. So maybe that's one factor why I have 25% viewers, because the ladies love tall guys or something. I have no idea what you girls are into right now, but anyway. Oh my fucking god. Social media sites can't decide how to handle non-offending pedophiles. Pedophiles have used websites like Twitter to argue they are not evil, forcing social media platforms to decide how they're going to treat them. What? Fucking what? Fucking what? We already have somebody who drained a hamster down the fucking toilet. Now we have to deal with pedophiles too? I'm not sure how that works. Oh my god. This bastard is about to blow his knees for being nearly 110 kilograms. Jesus Christ. As a Roman Catholic, I love you, but please stop defending these cinematic universe movies that offer nothing new, i.e. DCEU, MCU, Star Wars. Mark my words, Venom will be a breath of fresh air. I cannot process how... I really cannot process how you think your mind works in there, mate. I really can't. Let's... Tall guys equal an early insurance claim. Get Andy Worski, Jesus Christ. That's because Ender, aka Ad Ender File, is the pseudonym of a non-offending or anti-contact pedophile. Someone who is attracted to children but claims to be against adult child sex and child pornography. Well, might as well don't... Why do you have to identify as a pedophile? I'm sorry, why can't you just stay in the fucking closet? Maybe you can't, maybe there's a guilt within you, you can't take it out yourself, you can't force it down upon the world or something like that. Why do people have to know that you're a fucking pedophile? Because that would only make you go, wow, you are sick and I don't trust my children near you. If you're advocating for... if you're against adult child sex and child pornography, then don't identify as a pedophile. That would only make things worse. Like, it's like advocating against murder, and you're a freaking former Nazi. I am sorry. I am sorry that just the logic does not compute. I cannot compute this logic. Inside that community, he's known as the unofficial leader and claims he's been using social media to reduce the stigma associated with pedophilia, showing other pedophiles they can live lives without offending. Mate, do you know the reason why people are fucking... Do you know why people hate pedophiles? Like, you're simply on the mindset, oh, people should not hate pedophiles. People should not be wary of pedophiles. People should not get their knickers in the twist. Oh, we're just pedophiles. I mean, we just love children. I mean, we're not going to touch your children or anything like that. Yeah, here's the thing, man. You can try to sugarcoat this issue all you want. You can try to say, oh, we're not going to touch your children all you want. But I'm still not going to trust my children or my freaking brothers or younger brothers or my sisters or my younger cousins. I still won't trust them to get freaking near you. I will fucking not. I am sorry. Stop king shaming. My God. Oh. As a pedophile myself, Jesus Christ, I would defend those pedophiles, but only if they're after 2D. Oh, that's not a pedophile, that's a lolicon. There's a big difference between a lolicon and a pedophile. At least the lolies are doing it for the 2D. At least for freaking, as much as I fucking hate those kana looters, at least they're doing it. At least they're doing kana, not doing a freaking real children. Don't let them near Kana or Eromanga Sensei. Actually, let them, because they are not real. Go fucking abuse them as much as you want. Kana and Sagiri, they're not real. Roses are red, pedophiles are scum. If you ever get the chance, shove a chainsaw up their bum. Are they really pedos or just ephibos? Oh, that's also another thing. So, there's a difference between pedophiles and jailbaits. Children and jailbaits. So jailbaits, basically people who are not teenagers around 14 to 16 years old, basically high school age. So Futaba would be a jailbait. Pretty much the cast of Persona would be jailbaits. Teenagers, technically speaking, but Futaba is a freaking jailbait. Especially, I just really don't get. Maybe some people love to loot Futaba and everything like that, but I kind of get. But Futaba has the mindset of a freaking child, and she's more of a sister than a girlfriend. And I guess I can get why some people like her, love her, but I don't know. Just consider her as a sister more. Yes, lolicon, no touch. 2D is much better than 3D. 2D girls, 2D lolis are much better than 3D lolis. Appabend.exe has enabled rant mode. Anyway, yeah, Kana can take it. I mean, look at them hips. Actually, if you decided to rape Kana, she's gonna obliterate you anyway. So, if you're a lolicon, you want to have sex with Kana, I welcome you to try, because she's going to burn your ass down anyway. Anyway, pedophilia is good now. Jesus Christ, I don't even know. What if you like loli but also MILF? I don't know. Here it is, another article. Twitter's virtuous pedophile enderphile charged with sexual assault and child pornography. Oh, man. Oh, told you. I freaking told you. I have told you this. I've told you. I've said this. Like, I won't trust these guys for what they say. They're anti-sexual assault. They're anti-child pornography. Well, it turns out they actually do have child pornography. So, oof. Not a good view. Not a good view in the world. You sound like an angry mom. Actually, in a lot of ways, I am. Like the way I try to sarcastically maybe become angry. It's like, oh, like it just feels like maybe just a little bit of trait of my mom comes into me, because my mom always was like that. Just not about this. She says like Yan. I was very sassy. I can be very sassy too. He's jailed. Not big surprise. So that's what happened to Harry Potter after the films. No. What happened to Harry Potter after the film is actually a lot more interesting. Let me tell you. Here it is. This is a more accurate representation of before Harry Potter and after Harry Potter. This is accurate. This is the more accurate comparison. Accurate freaking. Go straight to the freaking point. Before Harry Potter, after Harry Potter. Yeah, I know it's Paul, but it's still. This is really what happened to Harry Potter's after the film. What's going on with the chat here? Why is it not updating? Chat update! Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Would it be good to have to give 2D lolis to pedos and hope they like it and forget about real children? Probably. I'm going to give you a very interesting statistics later on because there's something very interesting, and I'm going to show it to you guys. Praise Ebola-chan. Harry Potter. Holy Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Like I said, somebody asked for Harry Potter before Harry Potter, and that's after Harry Potter. Too bad. Although, if to be more accurate, he's a dead body now. Literally a dead body. If you guys haven't seen the movie Swiss Army Man, it stars Daniel Radcliffe as well. Swiss Army Man was a very strange film. I have no idea what to feel about the film. I watched the film, and it's a film about a dead body whose fart can transport people into the other side of the island. It's so fucking weird. But it is a movie that you should watch. It's weird. It's bizarre. Also, the Harry Potter here, this is a legit film that he did. I forgot what the name of the film is, but he is actually playing a neo-Nazi. Not Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe. He's legit playing a neo-Nazi in the film. I forgot what the film is called, but he did play a neo-Nazi in there. You've been playing Xenoblade for a bit, right? What's your current waifu blade? Oh my god, that's actually a difficult question. Not Pyra. Pyra is a bit too shy, not Mithra as well. She's too tsundere. Like her tsundere level is way beyond the tolerable levels. Way beyond the levels of tolerable. Ursula is a freaking loli. Definitely not her. Who's the chick? Korra? No, not Korra. Actually, I don't know. I haven't gotten one. I haven't gotten myself. Maybe Bridget. Oh, never mind. I got it. Actually, no. That will be a spoiler. So no, I'm not gonna tell it. But basically, it's a blade. But revealing that blade, I actually got that. It will be a spoiler, unfortunately. Actually, she's a character that I like too. So, but revealing that would be a spoiler. So, not a chance. Pyra King shames Tora. Not Tora. Yeah, Tora. The other Korra. No, there's another blade called Korra. An electric. Zeke was the one who got it for some reason in my Harry Potter and the Mein Kampf Stone. I'll take that. You're a man of taste. Anyway. Here's an interesting thing too as well. 50 Shades Freed. Why do we feel so comfortable trashing entertainment towards women? Ladies and gentlemen, this is for me to inform to you that the 50 Shades movie, they're over! They're done! Yes! Fucking finally, we're done! Done with the 50 Shades! Fucking done! We're done with that shit! We put that shit back where it belongs! The fucking garbage bin! We're putting that shit back to the fucking garbage bin. Why do we feel so comfortable trashing entertainment scared towards women? Well, maybe because your entertainment is so fucking shit as much as shit is a fucking 50 Shades Freed. I am actually legitimately shocked that you consider 50 Shades to be progressive when Christian Grey is a fucking serial killer. Like he's a serial killer. Except the story does not. He has the behaviors. The oh my god, the psychology of a serial fucking killer in every sense of the fucking matter. And yet the story is like, oh, he's actually a very nice guy. He just want to spank you in the ass. Ooh, very naughty boy. I am so fucking glad this series ends. Chicks like Sociopath. Man, if you love Sociopath, why not go for Rio from Devilman? Or maybe Akira from Devilman. He's a fucking devil. He's the literal fucking devil. He looks fucking attractive as fuck. He looks so hot, damn hot. Like the girls are really falling off from him. Why not? Who's the guy from Monster? I forgot the guy from Monster. I forgot his name. Johann Liebert. There we go. For fuck's sake. Why did I forget? I need to watch Monster Man. Johann Liebert. There we go. Anyway. Hey, here's the deck prequel meme for you. You've heard of Ben Solo? Not ready for Quick on Gym. I fucking love this meme so much. Oh. Oh my god. Man boobs out of 10. Oh, I love this meme. Oh my god, I'm in fucking tears. Holy shit. And the first time I got to this meme, I was bursting on the floor laughing. Freaking tissues. Oh. The first time I got to this meme, I was bursting on the floor laughing. Oh. The prequels, man. Appa X Rio. Bleh. Would you support child sex dolls as treatment pedos? If it works. Do you need a brown bag to breathe? I'm not really sure. Hey, can you try and say how is this little XD 50 Shades equals killing stalking. Yeah. Actually, yeah. You just see this movie. Yeah, there is a character in Xenoblade named Korra with a Y-R, not to be confused with the other Korra, Legend of Korra. There's a character in Xenoblade named Korra with one R. Are we gonna have buff Jedis in the next Star Wars? I remember when I confused Qui-Gon Jinn with Quan Chi from Mortal Kombat. Nice. Appabend's been gassy all day. Man, I've been drinking, I guess. Naoto, can you examine the substance that comes on this thing? Because I doubt this is water. Roses are red, Ant-Man is like Bim. You've heard of Ben Solo? Now get ready for Qui-Gon Jinn. Okay, so here is a very interesting news that I noticed on Tumblr. Smashing Blu-rays. What the hell happened? So basically what happened is a Japanese tabloid mistook a porn actress for Emi Nita, voice actors of Honoka and Love Life. And when it hit Twitter, the otaku community went nuclear over the idea of her not being pure. So they basically just ransacked the entire freaking merchandise. Oh my, just bend the disc and just, what the fuck? Like, I'm starting to be more sympathetic with Sargon by the time he said we need to gas the weebs. Like, I mean, it's kind of weird that a lot of these otaku fans, like, you know, Love Life is the purest thing in the world. You should not protect it. Nobody should loot Love Life. Love Life is one of the most popular freaking Rule 34s that I have ever seen. Like, God knows how many Nico and Maki freaking fan arts in there. God freaking knows. It is the most popular ship in there. Well, pureness in Love Life. Pureness in Love Life. Oh my God. Oh, it's like demanding pureness from it's like demanding pureness from Toru from Dragon Maid. It's just fucking impossible. It's fucking impossible. And then it turned out it was someone who happened to look a lot like Emi. Anime is a mess. Well, fucking gas the weebs then. Jesus Christ. Welcome to the idol culture. Welcome indeed. Oh. Where are we? Is there Rule 34 of the Rule 34 website itself? Yes, there is, actually. There is a Rule 34 of that Rule 34 website. There's also a Rule 34 of that Rule 34 of that Rule 34 website. There is also another Rule 34 of that Rule 34 to that Rule 34 website. So, yeah. You 3D smash women, not... Ah? You 3D smash women, not 3D smash women, as opposed to 2D. So we're smash it in the X. We gotta smash X axis, smash it to the wall, Y axis back to the ground, and Z axis just throw it straight out of the fucking universe. Alright. How much of a virgin you have to be a weeb on this level? A wizard. I think this was aside from the idol culture. They are really keen on knowing the idols are pure. One girl was revealed to be dating a guy and she was threatened to be kicked out of her group. Jesus Christ. Oh, the idol culture is a lot more messed up. This is how idol otaku behaves. It's just another day, I guess. It makes me remember the time how they shit on Ayahirado so much. Jesus Christ. So, I gotta really need to rephrase that. Gas the idol otakus. Jesus Christ, I took this screenshot at 11 in the freaking night. Anna is cool, but Blue Snow is better. Anna will give her senpai love nectar. Anna will give her senpai her love nectar. I still prefer Blue Snow. Much Blue Snow, definitely. But I just like how she reacts to seeing an actual dick. I don't know, how can somebody who is so utterly dirty-minded can look at her dick in real life and go, ah, please stop me! Just like, you should at least see some dicks in porn, at least, right? It doesn't make fucking sense. Or maybe she hasn't seen it in real life. I don't know. There's probably a difference in it. Anyway. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, you're gonna fucking kill me with this thing. Okay. So, a little bit of history. This is probably the reincarnation of another version of what was it? Another version of Great Kun. Nigel the bird found dead next to the concrete partner he tried to woo for years. So this bird thinks that he has a freaking the partner is basically a statue. So and he's trying to woo this statue for years now, but unfortunately he died right next to her. So that's it's very sad. Very sad. Press F to pay respects. Why is the world just fucking burn? Just what would this do this? Oh, the F's, man. Let's ruin that, shall we? I have reacted to this not the way the author intended, but it actually really bothered me. They framed this around the tragedy of Nigel's life and not the disturbing behavior of a male bird attempting to woo an absolutely disinterested concrete bird. What the fuck? Oh my god! You... A concrete bird has an emotion of being disinterested. How the fuck do you know that? Are you fucking psychic? Oh my god! it's not going too far to actually use this as an example of rape culture. This, okay, by the time that sentence pop in, I know this person is not joking. This person is not joking. I know this person is not joking. Not at all. There's no sense of irony or sarcasm in here. This person is serious. I'm starting to lose faith in humanity. This concrete bird did not owe Nigel her or his affection. You don't even know his fucking gender! Her fucking gender! Their fucking gender is their fucking gender! What the fuck am I bothered by this? And I really resent referring to the concrete bird as Nigel's partner when clearly there was no consent to this relationship. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you seriously suggesting that a fucking concrete bird has a fucking consent? Are you fuck? I'm troubled by the automatic empathy with Nigel here. Oh, lady, I certainly have a trouble with empathy here too as well. As the poor scorned bird and possibly emblematic of many scenarios with human where men sympathize with men getting turned down inexplicably by women or ignored by a woman with her headphones in. Maybe Nigel was ostracized from the other Gannets for reasons. You don't know. Maybe he was the pedophile in the last bird community he was in. What the fuck are you even talking about? On one level, this is a dumb article. On another, it says a whole lot more about the humans writing it that says about Gannet behavior, which I do not profess to be an expert in. You're not a fucking expert in anything, lady. How about you shove that rape culture up your fucking ass? Okay. Holy fucking shit. I this is my I miss going to the streams. I miss this. I miss raging on a fucking stream. We're 2 hours fucking in. I really fucking miss this. I really miss doing this. My stream has always been very bland and boring and anything like that, but it's just just one time I just want to punch someone. Oh, this is the Black Panther thing again. So, yeah, absolutely no cosplaying of characters from the world of Black Panther if the characters are black and you are not. No, end of story. Okay, let me cosplay it then, for fuck's What? What? Oh. Yeah, right. I'll get to it. I am sadly informed that I am not allowed to fap on stream. So I'll not get to this. Nope, not dealing with that. Not dealing with that anymore. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's it. Fuck you. Anyway. I need to continue to get my paychecks in. Thank you for everyone for all your support. I am so happy to say after years of hard work, I have been accepted to Yale Med School. There's a long road ahead. Good job. Might I add a shout out to your white privilege for you? This doesn't sound like a bad thing after all. Fuck. I have a job to do. I'm sorry. Lamau, you're just gonna insert your opinion everywhere? Just saying, you come from a white privileged background. You make it seem like you did all this yourself, but I'm just keeping things real by giving a nod to your privilege. Melissa, I grew up in a foster home. Both my parents were alcoholic and gave me up when I was 5. I had to take care of my brother for 2 years until we got adopted, and then we were both abused by that family and had to go back to the orphanage for another 2 years. I spent long nights studying and working part-time in high school just to support myself and brother. I was lucky enough to have good grades to get into a decent undergrad. After 8 years of late night study groups, no dating, no partying, weekend study, working, and applying to scholarships and loans, I finally got accepted to my top choice. I understand the concept of privilege, but it sounds more like you are trying to condescend me rather than be helpful. You claim to understand privilege, but you can't even self-criticize. Bye-bye! Fucking nuke this world, please. I'll bring... Why did I close that thing? Why did I fucking close that? Why did I close that? I need something. I need something good to see. I'm sorry. I need something good to see, and I'm probably going to fucking fuck you, phone. I'm not in it. Fine. I'll fucking do it for you. Just, I have a contract to do. I have a fucking paycheck. No. Is there something hilarious here? Okay, this. Can I just get? I just want to say yes. Fucking yes. Yes, fucking please. Oh yes, my wish to nuke this world has finally come true. It's finally come true, isn't it, Kiwi? Look at this. The world is finally ruined. I can finally get to nuke everybody who decides to. How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for approximately 2 hours and 8 minutes. Let's see if there are any... What? What is going on? This is a cursed image. What's going on? Oh man, German, you have a very good timing in here. Let's get to the masturbation. Oh, we're getting to the fucking masturbation, indeed. Are we getting to the masturbation? All right. Get to the masturbation. Masturbation is killing up to 100 Germans a year, warns forensic physician. Risky masturbation kills 80 to 100 Germans a year, claims a Brandenburg physician who is shining a light on the unpredictable and often clandestine killer. Holy fucking shit. I gotta say, first off, thank you, internet, for not being a fucking dick and actually make the stream to be very smooth all the way towards the end. So, irony! Good job! Maybe because I configured my IP address to be static right now instead of dynamic so that nobody fucking bothers with the internet so much. But seriously, Germans, what the hell is going on with you Germans? Dr. Harold Voss estimates that 1 or 2 people per 1 million inhabitants are killed by risky masturbation techniques annually, all of them in search of an elevated experience that the vast majority already deem quite satisfactory. This article literally admits that masturbating is satisfactory, so in that case, I would go straight to it. Who's with me? Anyway, asphyxiation is cited as the most common form of masturbation. Deft says asphyxiation. Asphyxiation. You mean somebody has a choke fetish? Somebody has a freaking choke fetish? Okay, along with electric shock. Electric shock. We have fucking nipple tasers here. Literal fucking nipple tasers will just shock their nipples, and it's like, yeah, no wonder why people are fucking dying in masturbation. They're literally choking themselves and tasing themselves. However, it's difficult to get a truly accurate reading of just how many people have lost their lives away for a number of reasons. It's like 1 or 2 people per 1 million. It's like very small. Because most of these people have a freaking choking fetish and electric shock fetish. Freaking nipple tasers. Why would you do such a thing? Relatives who find their loved ones in a compromising position as a result of their untimely death can sometimes remove evidence out of shame or embarrassment for the victim. What? I'm not supposed to laugh on this, but how can you not find this fucking funny? I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. My relative just died because he tased his nipples and choked himself. So fap. I can't. Just the 59-year-old forensic physician explains. The number of unreported cases is extremely high, which is a very rare case in forensics medicine. Vostal Bill can be to have personally seen only 5 cases throughout his more than 30-year career as a forensic physician. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna go back to the chat here. Oof. Shit's about to get real. Whoever wrote that article should jump out of a bridge. Can you please share sauce for that pic? Oh man, I have no time. I wish I could share the sauce for that, but you just do reverse Google image search. Just take a. Am I running an ultra low latency? Okay. By the time the stream ends, you get the stream, screenshot the stream, crop the picture, and then use reverse Google image search, because that's what I did with pretty much every fan art that I put in the. In every fan art that I put, I try to make sure that the credits go to the artist as much as possible. They choke on their own dicks, man. Literally. Daily reminder that 3D women are not important. 3D women are not important. 3D women are not important. Repeat after me. 3D women are not important. They should be killed. They should be chainsawed in half. Oh, Abba, did you actually say that you want to chainsaw women in half? No, actually, no. That's a very inaccurate portrayal of my statement. I don't want to chainsaw women in half. I want to chainsaw them in pieces and be fed to the freaking sharks. I mean, I'm just fucking saying. To quote Yahtzee, so I guess what I'm saying is that all women are evil. Everyone kill your 3D glasses. I cheated on my boyfriend with my rapist. By seducing my assaulter, I was reclaiming the control I'd lost over my body and identity. This is how 50 Shades of Grey started. They are trying, I guess they're trying to replicate 50 Shades of Grey, but sometimes I want to question what this water contains. Because I am starting to lose faith in humanity. Can you please remind me to not get a bottle of this every fucking stream? Here's somebody who has an account by Librarian Bex Gerber of Unseen University. Gamers are absolute fucking trash. Best part of leaving Riot is never having to pretend gamers are decent human beings again, because dear fluffy gods, are they not? The general level of empathy in the US would rise exponentially if all gamers were thrown off a fucking cliff. Sometimes I just want to look at the world and it's like, yeah, that's right there. Right there, dude. Just fuck it. That's quite a lot of empathy right there. Still, I just need to see this again. You know what? I'm gonna continue reading, and every single time somebody says fucking stupid, this will be my break. This will be my breaking point. Oh, here's somebody on DC said, DC or somebody working Marvel or DC apparently said, "We don't work for you. We provide entertainment. If you don't like it, don't buy it. How hard is it for people to understand?" I can't read what diversity in comics said in there, but apparently comic writers don't work for comic book for fans. We provide entertainment. Yeah, for who? For yourself? I don't even know, but there we go. Finally, my mind is refreshed. Next one. Actually, this is also very good. This is very good. Today, Keanu Reeves pulled up at my place of work, so we started talking. Then I mentioned that my son needed a kidney transplant surgery and I couldn't afford it at that moment. He stood silent for a few minutes, then went to his car and came back me this envelope full of money. Wow. Faith in humanity. Instant restore. Right there. Right there. Okay, you know what? All of those stupid things that people say previously, you know what? All of that is forgiven. All of that is forgiven. All of that is forgiven. Faith in humanity fucking restored. I'm restored. Instantly. Thank you for the world. Thank you for this to happen. This is also a very good thing to happen. Anyway, can you just skip this? Okay, stop. No. Who are you? Every single white person is racist, no matter how nice you are or how many black friends you have. No matter how much Brenda Fassie I listen to, I'm still racist because I participate daily in a racist system that prioritizes all me because I'm white. We all have degrees of racial bias. Awesome! Fucking. Oh, here's an hilarious one. So I carefully did not buy Black Panther tickets for opening weekend because I did not want to be the white person sucking black joy out of the theater. You know how you cannot suck black joy out of the theater? You move out of America, come here, and you're not going to ruin anybody's joy. You're going to ruin black joy out of people. I'm cocking myself up for the fucking US. Actually, no, don't come here. I'm starting up my wall. Wall is 10 feet higher right now. Fuck you. What's the appropriate date for me to buy tickets? It's next weekend, okay? I have no fucking idea. I obviously said nothing about race. Was that even a question? Is it because I'm black and said minority? I give a fuck about race. Hold up. You do you, I guess. To me, you are what Twitter shows me. Of course, I am a racist. I am a person that grew up in a country 99% white. So I am what I am, but I never did that, you know. That's awkward. That's a little awkward. Anyway, now let's I want to talk a little bit serious here regarding the Switch. Now don't get me wrong, Switch, I fucking love this thing. This thing is, I've been playing on this thing for a while now. Actually, I've been playing this a lot more than my PC, which I should. And everybody said, and in one of my videos, in my DNB video actually, somebody said, you know, the Switch and the electro music, very good, but the main dosage is always going to be PC gaming. You also need to do PC gaming. You also need to do some heavy metal or something like that. Well, guys, for the terms of gaming, I play all the I have anything except the Xbox One. And I play the PS4, I play the PC, and I play the Switch. I play all of them. I'm a multi-plat guy. But in terms of music, man, I really need to... Oh, wait a second. The screen is going to switch by the time I put my Switch on the charger back, or the docking. Come on, switch back. All right. So need to put this back in here. Put this back in here. Right there. This movie's back here. I think I should stop. Oh, all right. Where were we? So yeah, on the Switch, basically, I love the Switch. It's a great platform, but this guy over here said, "How about you reasonably port it to the Switch?" No, not all games should be ported on the Switch. Granted, porting games on the Switch, I've heard it's quite easy because the architecture is PC. It's a very PC architecture, and all you need to do is just that's why a lot of games are ported into the Switch easily, because the architecture, the graphics card is, and I've heard this is from my friend said, the graphic card is NVIDIA, and the architecture of some sort is kind of similar to PC. That's why you see a lot of games ported on the Switch a lot easier. I think Nintendo, surprisingly, Nintendo is very friendly with third party right now. Don't make excuses, acknowledge the success, and just do it! I'm sorry, but I'm not buying that crap. Just be honest and say they're not interested in the platform. Again, don't get me wrong. A hat in time on the Switch would be fucking awesome, but I don't want to fucking beg like this. This is begging. This is console. This is your port beggars. This is a literal port beggars. You know, JTech TV was said, port those freaking port beggars. Planning on getting Bayonetta 2 for the Switch, definitely, but by the time I have some money, I don't have now. Are you gonna stream Switch games as well? By the time I get the Razer Ripsaw, yes, I will, but not now. I don't have the tools. I don't have the tools to stream. Anyway, that's not my issue. My issue is that they aren't even showing any interest in porting games to Switch. No acknowledgement of success, total silence about a plan putting games on Switch. What risk? Many games have proven time and time again games sell very well on Switch. Yeah, he's actually kind of correct on that. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 sold surprisingly well, despite it being a very niche sort of game. Yes, I know it's a game part of a well-established franchise, sure, but it's a very niche game. It appeals to the JRPG fans of some sort, but it sold very well, surprisingly. Maybe because it's one of the main few RPGs in the Switch that actually worth your time. I'm like 50 hours into the game. I haven't beaten it yet because I grind a lot. I want to bump my characters to level 70 so that the bosses like in the future can get easier. So like my characters, I think the maximum level is like level 99. I want to make sure that I can get to that level. And then here is, I will not support the game on PC if it's not coming to Switch. Oh, fuck you. You choose to ignore a platform because you're too incompetent to support games who want it. That's pathetic and sad. No, fam, you are pathetic and sad. You're fucking begging it to the PC. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what else here? This also be my... here it is. This, first of all, before we get to that, this is how you update a meme. I love this meme. This is a really good mash. This is a really good mash of the SpongeBob meme and the You Got a Knuckles meme. Really good mash. Whoever made this meme, pretty damn good. Combine 2 dead memes and you get 1 live one. Fusion! This is a meme fusion. This is a meme fusion. You combine it together and you get to create a new one, a more stronger, powerful variety. Like in Persona, in Persona, you're gonna need to fuse demons, and not just Persona, but Shin Megami Tensei as well. You're gonna need to fuse demons in order to get to create a more powerful variety that can actually continue. This probably works so well. So I think the sound is not gonna be click. It's gonna be I don't know. Anyway, here is the point that I wanna point out. So every single time one of those people say, oh, those horrible pornography, just the pornography is taking over, it's immoral. What's such immoral pornography? So it's the most immoral thing in the world. I'll show them this fucking stat. Trends in pornography availability and rape in the United States 1988 to 2005. Can you please explain that? Somebody said, oh, pornography is immoral. I'll just... This. Snap. Done. Also, Japan is among one of the lowest countries with rape. According to the UN, Japan is very low on rape despite having lots of lolis and idol culture and everything like that. The rape is pretty low. In fact, the birth rate in general is very low. So, it's not. What about 2005 onward? Good question. I'm not very sure, but we will see. But as you can see that the trend here, it's not. Just can't see it. I just can't see the correlation there. I'm sorry. Anger is one of the behaviors that make human biological makeup makes possible, but it's not inborn and manifests itself only under certain circumstances. It is certainly not a feature of everyday life. Vicious competitive capitalism frequently causes vicious competitive behavior. We're going to talk about capitalism and socialism. You know what else causes vicious behavior? Vicious socialism behavior by the time people beg you to get their items back and redistribute the wealth. That's some vicious behavior right there. What else? That's spoiler. Right, so I guess we are done. That's all for the stream, and it's 2 hours and 28 minutes. So, yep, I guess this is a very good time to wrap up. Man, that was an entertaining stream. Lots of emotions that I have, lots of rage quits. So, thank you guys so much for joining in the stream. It's been an absolute blast. Who is this stream here? Is it Hunter Appler still streaming? Maybe Bloodberry is still streaming? Oh, he's still streaming! I guess correctly. So, thank you guys so much for the stream. It's been absolutely great. Great time. You guys have been very supportive as well. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Probably next week. Probably the next day. Probably by the time I get to freaking Ripsaw and we get to stream Switch games. It's gonna be awesome. So, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Take care. Bye.